So here we go. We're going to now there's what's called inverted chords to make it easier to transfer to play. So we're gonna do here, and we're gonna go back here. But instead of using this D here, we're gonna use this D up here, and that's gonna be an inverted chord. So that's gonna be an inverted 2 chord, right? So that way we don't have to move all the way down there to do the scale. So we're gonna go right. We'll use these, and then when we're ready for the 6th chord, we'll go back up here. All right. So now we're gonna go. Got it? All right. Here we go. So we're going to record that part. And I think that's all we want to do. Now, I'm going to see, now I'm going to cheat, right? So I'm going to go, all right, I'm going to quantize that. Exactly how we want to play it. And then okay, you got that? Now, you want to go in here, since this is a piano, and you want to play something at the bottom too, all we got to do is right click and drag this over, right? And then hold down the control button, and you see how you right here says C6. We're going to take it down to C7, I mean to C5, right? Hold it down, bring it down, go to C5. Bam. Now, we have it playing on both the bottom and the top. And then all we got to do is maybe take one of these away. So usually the middle one, you got to definitely keep the bottom note. We're just going to take the middle one away by dragging and dragging and dragging. And dragging the middle note, and then some more of the middle note, and then some more of the middle note, and then right there, just keep deleting. All I'm doing is dragging over and I'm pressing delete. Now, hey, okay, now that's a 4-bar loop. Now I made it an 8-bar loop for a reason, because eventually some of the stuff is going to change. However, this stuff is really going to be basic, right? So these 4 bars are going to play over it within this 8-bar loop. So I'm going to click this and press Control. I'm going to drag it over so I can copy it. But you notice it didn't drag right? See how that messed up? Well, that's because I don't have my grid turned on. Snap toggle, right? So snap, it'll snap to the grid. It's already quantized. I drag it over, bring it to the 5th bar, and now I got it. Okay, so, and now we're going to drag over, we're going to bounce it to clip again, so we got the same distance right here. If I press F, it's going to divide the space between those 2 tracks evenly. That's what F is for. It fills out that space, and it just looks cleaner when you're trying to build your track, right? Now, I may not keep this True Piano's instrument. I may use another one. I'll show you how to do that if you want to change instrument. But for now, this is what we got. Notice when I said, like I said, just because I learned theory and I know, and I only took 1 semester of theory, mind you, okay, I know that chords are in numbers, and I know what C major is, and I know what C minor is, and I just basically picked numbers in my chord progression. I said, okay, I didn't, without even hearing it, I said I want to do 4, 5, 2, and 6. And then I just played those chords in there. And I could have played them a number of different ways. And you can too when you're playing with your song. Alright. So now I have my basic drum, I have my rhythm section, I have my piano playing, so that's playing the chord progression. Now I can begin to build my song. What's the next thing I want to start with? Well, I want to start with, let's just put a bass in it. So let's see if we can find a bass. Dimension Pro is a really good one, but I don't really use Dimension Pro a whole lot. So that's why I don't have it on here. But Dimension Pro also comes with X2. You can use it. I usually use Rapture and I use Zeta a lot. And right now we're just gonna play with this funky. They've got a real funky bass, Studio Instruments bass guitar. So we're gonna line that up right there. Bam! It's gonna come in. We do it just like that. Now you see that it's all small. We click in there and we press F. Now it's gonna basically bring it back in here. Okay. Now, knowing what the bass line is already, knowing that it's 5, knowing that it's 4, 5, 2, and 6, I can just play the bass line straight out like that, you know, because that's what my chords are based on. So I can play. Right? You know, I can do what I want. Obviously, I want to play out here. You know, and you can just kind of, you know, just kind of be funky with it. See, so I can just do whatever I want to do with it, and it's your song. This is going to be really whack, so don't think that this is going to be amazing, okay? We're just having fun with it. We're just going over how to put it together. We want to finish it as fast as we can so we can move on to the next section. Go. Okay, now you see how it's playing off, right? And that's basically a function of not having a fast enough computer to kind of play along while you're moving, you know, to catch up to the amount of playing that you're doing. So a way to fix that is basically to either, you can move it, as you see right here, it's just, it's actually kind of fast. So take the grid off and you can drag it back, forward, or whatever. The reason that I'm not messing with the quantize is because I don't want it to mess up the human feel of it. Sometimes if you use too much quantizing, it'll make it feel robotic, and I want it to feel more human. So I'm not using that portion of it. We're going to play it one more time though, just to kind of get it, you know what I mean, now that I know. Okay, so you see again, it's a little late, so we're just going to go in here, I'm going to slide it. and it's still a little bit off. So I'm gonna go here and just zoom in a little bit, turn that, toggle that back so we can see a little bit more. And it's a little loud right now. So that's fine. Okay, so now that I got my bass line, I'm just gonna, go through a couple basses and see if I can find a better. Oh, see, here's a hip hop bass. So we just keep trying different stuff until we get a better sound. That sounds cool. Let's listen to that. So clean finger sounds good. We just keep trying, right? We just keep. I don't know what the hell just happened. Oh, crap. I don't know what's going on. What happened here? Obviously gotta do it again. Oh, I like that one. That's nasty and hollow right there. Let's try it again. For some reason, it is really nasty right there. I don't know what's going on. That's too much. I like it to be more. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to leave it at that. Doesn't really matter right now. it's whatever you want to make it, and I don't want to keep it. But usually I'll spend a long time finding the perfect bass and finding perfect sounds, and I'll just keep working, and I'll keep trying, and I'll keep going and going and going until I find the right sound. And I don't really, it takes me a long time to really perfect exactly what I'm doing. So right now, for the sake of this tutorial, we're just going to move on. Hopefully, you know, we like it. So there's a bunch of other things in here. Let's just find a lead sound and we'll call it a day. We won't even spend that much time. We'll leave 4 instruments on there, and there's all kinds of stuff that you can do. This is not a full production thing. It's just basically a quick, easy tutorial. So we'll put 4, maybe 5 instruments in there. We'll do some vocals, and we'll make sure that we don't spend too much time dealing with how to really go into it. Like I said, this is basic tutorial. And pause for technical difficulties. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna find a lead and turn it down. We're going to use that. I'm just going to keep it real simple and real stupid. It's not going to be a big deal. Please don't judge me. Let's get it. So we're just going to fix that at the end. And what's cool about recording your own stuff is you can say, well, I don't like that part. So I'm going to go and I'm just going to erase that part because I don't like that. I'm going to delete that, and then I can just start here and just do it again. I can not quantize it because again you want that human feel. I want that human feel on this one, so I don't want to quantize it. But I am going to bounce it to clip, and then if I play it back, you see the feel of it. It feels like it's fast, right? It doesn't feel right. So again, just take it and just. So we can keep moving it and messing with it. And then if I want to go in and change the sound a little bit, I'm not going to spend too much time. I'm just going to see if I can find a better sound. So So now we've got 4 instruments in there, and we're cool, right? We got 4. We're gonna add one more, which will probably be something that will play the chords, so either strings or another piano or electric piano or just something, or even a like an arpeggiated, something that's arpeggiated or something. So Zeta has a lot of good stuff for that, and that's also comes with Sonar. So we'll just try Zeta, but there's a lot of instruments out there that have arpeggiated. Oh look, arpeggiated instruments in it that you can use. Make sure you got the levels down because this thing can be loud. And all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna play the arpeggiated part with the chords that I've been playing, and and we'll be fine. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time deciding which instruments on it. When you do your beat or you do your instrumentation, make sure that you're happy. Just be happy. So now these I can quantize, right? Now I can just keep messing with it. Now the only thing I want to do now is I just want to change this. So I want to take away the piano and put a different sounding piano because I don't want a regular piano on there. So I might do, I think Rapture has a keyboard or something that I can use, and I might go in here and I might like, okay, give me keys, and I might say, give me I don't know, anything really. Just give me a digital organ, and then I can try. I can mute this here, and I can get this F, and I can drag this down, control, drag and copy down here. I can mute that, and I can play it in Rapture and see if it sounds good. Now I might even leave it in there. So the thing I can do is I can just keep trying different stuff, and that's what you want to do. You just want to keep trying. I mean, that might even be better right there. That might even be like super hard. Hold on a second.